How to file your tax declaration in Portugal. In recent years, the IRS income tax return has been done completely online in Portugal. Every year, starting in April, taxpayers rush to complete their tax return to find out how much they will receive or have to pay. The automatic IRS option is undoubtedly a mechanism that greatly facilitates this declaration since it allows it to be validated in a few clicks without having to do any calculation. In addition, since 2021, self-employed workers in Portugal are also included in this system of pre-filled tax declaration under certain conditions. In order to avoid mistakes and to receive your tax refund as soon as possible, Lisbob, the assistant for Expats, explains you how to complete your online tax declaration in Portugal step by step. Before to start, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and download our mobile application to receive the latest videos and exclusive news. Ready? So let's go! First of all, what is the automatic IRS tax declaration? In Portugal, everyone has an IF tax number, and this is what allows the Portuguese tax authorities to know in advance the expenses and inflows of each taxpayer. Thanks to the information communicated automatically, the amount of taxes is also calculated automatically. The IRS declaration is therefore already pre-filled when you have to submit it to the tax authorities. All what you need to do is to confirm or correct the information present in the declaration. You have to be careful to check all the information because it's impossible to make changes to the declaration once it has been validated. If there are mistakes in the pre-filled information, then you will have to complete the IRS Model 03 return, which we explain to you in a separate article and video. The tax return must be made between the first day of April and the last day of June for income from the previous year. Who can complete the automatic IRS return? The automatic tax declaration is not open to everyone. In order to benefit from it, you must first reside in Portugal all year round, and if you are a beneficiary for the NHR tax status, the non-habitual resident, then this automatic declaration does not concern you either. There are also some types of incomes not included in this return, but most employees benefit from it. On the other hand, if they benefit from income from social assistance, then they will have to declare these values and thus complete this process manually, that is to say, submit the IRS Model 03 declaration on the Finanças portal as well. From 2021, some self-employed workers and freelancers under the Simplified Accounting regime also have the option of switching to automatic tax reporting. In order to have access to it, this professional must exercise an activity on an exclusive basis, not have organized accounting system, and issue receipts and invoices via the Recibo Verde system of the Finanças portal. Among the jobs included in this new measure, there are architects, engineers, artists, actors, accountants, lawyers, doctors, teachers, vets, and real estate agents. Before explaining the steps to file your tax return in Portugal, don't forget to consult the Lisbob library with our books dedicated to expatriation. Whatever your project is, there is a book that suits you. The link to the library can be found in the description of the video. So how to file this IRS automatic return? Automatic tax filing is a process that can be completed in just a few steps. In order to submit the automatic IRS declaration, you will need first to access the Finanças portal. On the home page, it is possible to find the IRS option directly. Then you will be asked for your taxpayer number, the NIF, and your password to authenticate your access to the Finanças portal. If you've forgotten or lost this passcode, we have prepared a video about it. You then have the choice between automatic or manual declaration. If you click on the automatic declaration and this message appears, then you must make the manual tax declaration Modelo 3. The page for this automatic IRS declaration is made up of three parts. First, the details of the tax household. Second, the summary of income received as well as expenses for the previous year, and finally the pre-liquidation, which indicates the amount to be received or to be paid. Let's start with the fiscal household. If you are single with no children, then you can already take the next step. If several people make up your tax household, then this is when you need to identify them. If you are married or in a common law relationship, this is where you will also need to include this information about your marital status and the appropriate information about your spouse. Once all the data has been verified, all you need to do is click on Continue. Each member of the household included in the declaration will then be invited to authenticate their access to the Finançage portal. This process is the same as what you did previously, namely indicated their contribuent number and password. Once all members of the tax household have been authenticated, all the data on income, taxes, and expenses for tax deductions will be made available. In this section, you should verify that all this information is correct. If you are employed in Portugal, your employer sends you in January a summary of all the salaries paid as well as all the withholding taxes made above. In order to check in detail, you can click on the option View Detail, which can be found under the information of each member. If the amounts are not correct, either in the expenses or in the declared income, you will then have to manually file a new IRS Model of 3 declaration in which you can correct this data. Once the information has been validated, another step appears. If several people make up the tax household, you will then be able to compare and choose between a joint or a separate declaration. Sometimes in Portugal, it's advantageous from a tax point of view to do either one or the other, and the Finançage website shows you the total receivable or payable. Before submitting the automatic IRS return, you will also have the option of depositing 0.5% of the IRS that the states would have received that will go to a charity entity of your choice. Please note that if you do this, you will not lose money directly on the refund because it's the Portuguese state that contributes for you. If there are no mistakes in your declaration, you can then click on Accept and proceed to the last step of it. Here, you just need to confirm your IBAN and also tick your box I have read and understood the condition. If you agree with the data presented, simply click on Confirm and the automatic IRS is considered as declared. If needed, and after this last step, it's possible to obtain a proof of submission of the declaration by simply clicking on the button presented for this purpose. If you are entitled to a refund, then it will arrive in your bank account within a few weeks. If you have to pay taxes, then you will receive a multi-banco reference from Finançage and you will just have to pay through your bank account. That's it, now you know how to file your automatic IRS tax return in Portugal. Before to leave you, subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive exclusive new videos and don't forget to download the Lisbob application. It's free and available on iOS and Android. You can also visit the lisbob.net website to discover our services, tools and training in order to make your expatriation a successful project. I hope you enjoyed this video, feel free to comment and in the meantime, see you soon.